Hello there and welcome. My name is Linda and this is my channel Linda T70. Thank you so much for dropping by today. It's really good to have your company. If you are a long-term viewer and a subscriber or a new subscriber, I've had a few new subscribers, thank you so much. Really appreciate your company and your wanting to watch my videos. And if you just happened on my channel by chance, hope you'll stick with me and maybe think about watching me again. That having been said, we've had quite a week, haven't we? Quite a weekend. Can't really not say anything about all the sporting stuff that's been going on, and that some awful stuff as well. We had in our neck of the woods, there was that awful murder that I'm sure it's made national news, so everyone must know about it, the murder in Bushy. My son has a house in Bushy, his family live there, and so it's, when you actually know the place where these things happen, it's, well, it's dreadful. My grandson's school actually is very close to the house in question, and my daughter-in-law is a teacher, and she told me that their schools were in the local area were on lockdown on that day before this guy had been caught. But fortunately everyone was okay, everyone was safe. He obviously just had a mission to do harm with those poor people, and was caught soon afterwards, fortunately. But yeah, when it's so close by, it just sort of hits home more, doesn't it? Hits home harder, I suppose. I'm trying to say. And then there was that awful happening with that chap in Bristol and the suitcases and anyway, we won't go into that. But it's just been a rotten week. The whole hoo-ha in America with somebody trying to kill Trump. I'm not going to go into that because that's a bit of a moot topic, isn't it? And you might have your opinion or you might not, but these things shouldn't be happening, should they? They just shouldn't be happening. And then of course we come to the sporting stuff that's been going on this weekend. So we've had the Euros final where we came second. England, that is, we came second. I did sit and watch it, apart from about 20 minutes of the first half where I had a little snooze in the chair, but I did see the end of it, and Spain deserved to win. I didn't really, as you know, I'm not really bothered about sport, but Spain did deserve to win, and I don't think we did. But you must think I live under an airport or something, or under a a runway or something, because every time I do a video there's either a helicopter or a plane or something going over. I mean, most of us in the southeast of England live not too far from some sort of airport, but I don't live under the flight path or anything. But we do have the Warner Brothers studios close by, so you get a lot of helicopters going in there. Anyway, that's another thing. So I would just mention though, although I don't like tennis, I don't like football, and I'm not really very fond of most of the Olympics, we did have a winner this weekend, and I thought I'd mention it because I think he got a bit lost in the sort of fuss about everything else. And there's a guy called Alfie Hewitt who is a Brit, and he won the doubles and singles men's wheelchair tennis final. I think I've got that right. So good for him, and hope he gets a little bit more attention, because that's a blooming heck. I mean, that's a good thing to be able to do, isn't it? I mean, well, I don't mean you're able to do it. It's not good to be in a wheelchair. Anywho, I'm digging a hole for myself here. So yeah, well done him, and well done to England for coming second. And let's see what happens in the Olympics. We usually do quite well in the Olympics, don't we? Anywho, enough of that. I'm going on a bit. So today's video is about shopping at the range. This morning I went to the range. We have we've got our holiday coming up in, I think it's less than 2 weeks now, where we're staying in the UK, and we're also sharing, because normally when me and current husband go on holiday, usually we go the two of us, but even if we've gone with family, we always have our own sleeping area and, you know, sort of living area really. But this is a bit different. We're going to be sharing a lodge. No, not a lodge. Is it a lodge they call it? I keep saying a caravan, but it's not a caravan. I think it's a lodge. And we're going to be sharing it with my daughter and her family. So I'm getting the EBGBs a bit about, you know, tidiness and stuff. And I have told her this, and I don't think she's particularly thrilled with me. But so I've been trying to think of different things that maybe I could do to make our little area, because obviously we'll have our own room, sharing with our dogs, just make it all a bit more comfortable. I don't really think I found very much, but I thought I'd try the range and just go and have a look and see what they have for me to buy. So I shall bring you those things in just 1 second. I did also want to just say thank you to Angela for collaborating with me on the video that came out on Friday, the John Lewis tops. I got a lot of feedback from you. And basically, some of you liked some of it, some of you liked all of it, and some of you didn't like much of it. And most of you thought it was quite expensive. But I thought it was good to do something a little bit different, and to, yeah, just to collaborate with somebody is quite good fun. If you have subscribed to me as a result of watching Angela on a regular basis, thank you very much. And I know that some of my viewers went over to watch her video, so thank you very much for that. And thank you again to Angela. It was, yeah, between us, I think we did a good job. As I say, her videos are a little bit more professional than mine, but I'm an old lady and she's not. So, right, on with the today's haul. So, now it's a bit of a shame, isn't it, when you get excited about disinfectant spray, but I did. So the first thing I saw was, because I'm always buying this sort of stuff, and I usually buy, which is quite cheap, a Sainsbury's branded. They either do like a clear one with no fragrance, or one that's I think it might be lemon. I think it's about 75 or 80p now, and it's perfectly all right. But I saw this Star Drops, and one of my daughters is a big fan of Star Drop stuff, and I just thought, oh, I'm going to try it. I think it was, well, I can tell you what it was. It was £1.19, so I didn't think it was too bad, and it kills 99% of bacteria and flu virus, cleans and freshens with essential oils. So there we go, and we've got 850 millilitres in there, so I thought that was a decent amount. Bigger bottle. So there's that. I did actually test, because sometimes you buy these things, especially in some shops, and you get them home and this thingy won't work, but it did. I had a little squirt while I was in the shop, so yes, it works. So I'm going to use that. By the way, I was just saying about buying stuff to help with our holiday. I mean, there wasn't really anything at all. So, you know, when you've got an idea what you want and you go in, I wanted some storage things. I wanted some, you know, maybe holiday-based items that make your life a lot easier when you're sharing a lodge with other family members, but they don't have those sorts of things in the range. So I ended up buying a load of stuff that, well, it's not that I do need it, I do want it. I wouldn't just go in there and buy it and not actually want it. There's a couple of things I need, a couple of things that caught my eye. And also, I've told you I'm going to be hoping to rejig our clothing space in our room. So I was also mindful looking out for things for that as well. So the next thing, what should I show you next? So exciting, isn't it? I bought to take on holiday and to pack a magnified mirror. Right, I won't sort of hold it up because you'll see all stuff reflecting, and it's got a stand. So the theory is, I suppose, you can hang it from something, because whenever you go on holiday, you've never really got anywhere, unless I suppose you have somewhere really fancy. I always struggle with putting makeup on because of the light in the room, or the mirrors in the wrong place, to the dressing table area, or you just don't have anywhere to put very much, which I suspect might be the situation with where we're going because of just the nature of the place. So I bought this and I thought this is a double thing really, so you can hang it or you can stand it like that. I'm hoping it won't break. The only downside really is that one side is normal reflection and the other side, I don't know how magnified it is. I looked in all the other mirrors in the range, little sort of this sort of size, this type of thing, and they were all either really heavy with heavy bases, which is fine for everyday use, but then none of them were more than either 1 or 3 times magnified. So this is either probably 1 or 3 times magnified, not my usual. I think my regular one that I use at home is 8 times magnified or 10 times magnified, which is quite horrific looking in it, of course, but you know. So anyway, I thought I'd give this a go, and this is mirror with handle, and it was £3.49. So I'll take that with me in my case. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if it's good enough for getting my beard out, you know, being able to see that, but I have to do that before I go. Right, the next thing I bought was, I needed these anyway, was some black bags. These ones are 20 for refuse sacks, £1.99, pack of 20, 50 litre, made from recycled materials. You get the idea, you know. Who doesn't use these? Well, probably some people don't. I'll probably get a few comments saying, people saying, "No, actually, Linda, I don't use those." I bought some luminous washing up liquid because we do need, my daughter's done ordered a shop for collection when we get there, and there were a couple of things she didn't put on, so I said I'd get them because I'm good like that. So this is elbow grease washing up liquid. I like the colour really more than anything. This is pink blush fragrance. Isn't it funny the names that they give things? I mean, does a pink blush have a fragrance? If your cheek is blushed and pink, does it smell of anything? Does it smell of washing up liquid? I don't know. We'll wait and see. It's power degreaser, which we'll probably need. I mean, I'm not going to spend all week, well, we aren't going to spend all week washing up, but inevitably, if you go away with children and they have, you know, 10 sorts of breakfast, and we all know how things like Weetabix and stuff, I mean, that cereal, when it dries, it's a bit of a sod to get off, isn't it? Sometimes you need a blooming blowtorch. So we'll see how the elbow grease does. I think that was £1 something. Hang on. That was £1, and that's got 600 millilitres, so I didn't think that was too bad. I mean, in the supermarket they give you on the ticket they tell you how much it is per gram or per whatever, you know, they kind of break it's easy to work out what's a good buy, to be honest, but they don't in the range, do they? So I just got that. And the other thing, I know this is also exciting, isn't it? The other thing I need to get is kitchen towels. So I bought these. So these are a Magnum Mighty, extra large or extra long? Anyway, XL strength. They're good for all sorts of things according to the picture. I think sometimes that, you know, I'm going to have an opinion on anything really, don't you? I buy a kitchen roll in the supermarket. I buy 2 and they look a bit like this with this sort of pattern on them, but they aren't the same. And they're pretty good. I think they're the best ones I've ever bought because they are absorbent, you know, they're strong. They kind of do what they're meant to do. But I think, I wonder what that noise was, it's my washing machine. But I think a lot of these are a bit of a con. Some of them that, you know, you see them on the advert, they're mopping up a river of water going across your kitchen floor. And they just don't really do that, do they? So anyway, I thought I'm not going to take the 3 of them. We're not going to need all of those, but I thought I'll take 1 or 2 when we go away. So if you want to know after our holiday how well they performed, I can let you know. The next thing I bought was, now poor old current husband, he's feeling a bit sorry for himself of late because he's got a sore back. Now, he's a bit of an old man. He's not as old as me, but he is a bit of an old man. And he has a very physical job. I mean, he has to lug stuff around all the time. And when he was a bit younger, you know, even 2 or 3 years ago, it didn't really have much effect. But now it does. And it's just wear and tear, isn't it? But unfortunately, we're not rich enough so he can just give up work at the moment. So it's kind of managing his sore back. So he's been taking, you know, paracetamol and whatever. And, you know, he's not in agony or anything. He can still do stuff. But he does kind of tell me quite frequently how his back is sore. So I saw these. So I just thought, oh, I think Epsom salts are good for aches and pains, aren't they? Now, I've never used it in my life, never bought any. I didn't even know you could buy this stuff. But it says on the packet, helps relax the mind and body to promote a restful night's sleep, softens skin and soothes muscles, aches and pain. And it's relaxing. 100% natural mineral salts. Now, I think there's 2 chances of him using this. We'll wait and see. But we've got one of those baths. We've got like an L-shaped bath. And they take about a fortnight to fill up, really. So I don't know that he's going to try this. And I don't use a bath. I mean, I always shower now because, well, it's just a bit... We've got... honestly, proper old people things. So when I had my hip surgery, I asked him to put a grab rail thing because we have our shower down the wide bit of the L-shaped bath, if you know what I mean, like most people do. You either have a P shape or an L shape, don't you, these days? If you're lucky, anyway. And so I used one of those little step things to when I wanted to have a shower, when I'd first had the surgery. I used one of those little step things and stepped into the bath, but that was fine. And I asked him to put a grab rail thing, you know, like an old person's thing that they have around their front door and that. I mean, I am an old person, I know, but so he did that, and it's really handy. Because if you're in the shower and you're moving down the bath, walking down the bath or anything to get some, you know, some other shampoo or something like that, obviously you can hold on to something. And he's also put one now in the little sort of cubicle area where the shower head is, and I use it all the time. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm going off the point a bit here, but before I had my hip done, I did used to sit in it and have a bath, but it's just not a comfortable bath to sit in. So basically, we just use it for showering. But I did think, because I am a good wife and I do love him, I thought if he wants to try some of this, and he might have nice soft skin, soothed muscles and a relaxed mind. We don't know, do we? This was, the Epsom salts were... I'm doing it again, aren't I? Oh, they're called lavender salts on here. £1.29. I suppose the clue's there, isn't it? Lavender Epsom salts. I'm not a fan of lavender really, but anyway, if it does the job. Okay. Now, the next thing I got were some moppets. I've been using Sainsbury's own branded ones for a while, and they're absolutely useless. They're thinner than these. You get a pack of 3, I think. And they're thinner and they rip. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened to scouring things and cleaning things. The sponges with the little green scour bit on the top that I buy from them, their own brand. I've bought them for years. They've been fine. every time I use them now, the scoury bit comes off. I don't know if they're using something different to adhere the top bit to the spongy bit. I don't know what it is, but they're next to useless. So I've had to go and buy the Spontex ones, which don't have any packaging or anything, and they work fine. So I'm back on this, and also the Sainsbury's ones. Do say if I'm boring you. With the Sainsbury's ones, is that when they dry, they go rock hard, and I just don't like that. So anyway, got these, and they are, I don't know, honestly. There's up like 8 things on this list that I can't find them. So mirror with moppets, here we go. £1.99. So we are living the dream here with the washing up, aren't we? So the other things I bought might be a bit more interesting. I don't know. I do appreciate this is all fairly tedious stuff. Again, for going away, I bought an unopened package. I usually plain now, honestly. Thank you. I usually buy dog poop bags from Sainsbury's, which are perfectly good. They're quite nice and sturdy, got no complaints with them, but I saw these and I thought, well, I'll give these a try. So these are poop bags, degradable and scented. Oh, lavender scented again. There's 150 in here, so I can just pack those in the doggy stuff. And obviously we're not going to use 150, but we'll give those a try. And these are pet wipes, same brand sort of packaging, and they're made from biodegradable plant fibres, so they're plastic free, contain aloe vera, hypoallergenic, and they remove dirt and odour. So obviously there's a cat there, so if you've got a cat you're taking on holiday or just need to wipe its paws, so I thought I'll try those. There's 40 wipes in there, and let's see how quickly you can find this here. The no plastic wet wipes were £1.49, and the poop bags were £1.49 as well. Okay, so I've got those, so I don't have to take stuff we've already got from home. I can just pack those in the dog's bag and we're good to go. Oh, and I saw this. One of my little granddaughters, she loves dogs and she loves drawing. So this is a how to draw dogs in simple steps. I thought maybe I'll have a go. Also, I noticed on the back page they have how to draw a schnauzer, and I've got, in case you don't know, I've got 2 schnauzers, and it's just one of these sort of circle things, and I thought she might like that, so I bought that for her. She's not my favourite, but I just saw that and I thought of her. They're all my favourites, all the grandchildren. And the last 2 things I bought, I don't know, I've got no idea if these are any good. Again, with the holiday in mind, if I go on holiday, I take a carrier bag, or I made some drawstring bags a few years ago, and our dirty socks and underwear and whatnot goes in those, but inevitably you fill them up after a couple of days, but then you have to find somewhere else to put your dirty clothes. And because our room is not going to be very small, very big, so if I can just put all the stuff in something so I know where it is and it's in one place, that's what I'll try. So I bought a pop-up mesh laundry hamper. Now, I don't know whether this is any good. It's given me the dimensions, so it's not particularly big, but I thought it might just do. So where are we? I don't know why I can't find these things. Oh, here we go. Mesh laundry hamper, £1.99. And I thought, well, if it's no good for that, I'm sure I can find something to use this for. So let's see what we do here. So we've got a thing. Oh, nearly broke my glasses. Oh, you couldn't make it up, could you? Oh, so it's just this. It just looks like what it did on the picture. So that'll be fine. I'm going to have great fun trying to fold that up, aren't I? So yeah, it's just like, can you see? Sorry, I'm not. That's basically the picture. So yeah, and I thought if it's absolutely, I'm sure it will. We could probably a week's underwear and that will fit in there. And when I come back, because we've already got laundry hampers here, I'll just use it for something else. And the other thing, this is the last thing you'll be pleased to know, is a set of 2 6-section mesh bra organisers. Now, I don't really know why I bought this. I do have a separate drawer for my bras, like I'm sure everybody does. If you don't know what you're missing. And this is the picture they give you. Okay. And I thought if I've got that in my drawer, because I'm usually, it's like anything, isn't it? You start off with good intentions, don't you? But then you sort of give up and you're rooting through everything. So I thought I'll give it a try because I just thought it looks nice and tidy in the drawer. I don't know whether my bras will fit. I don't know whether you have to be a 32A or something to have your bras fit this. But let me have a, hang on, I need a pair of scissors. I just realised that it's taped up, so I've got a feeling somebody else might have bought it and brought it back. So that either means, excuse me, there's something wrong with it, or it just wasn't fit for purpose, but we'll have a look. So just rip it out. Oh, sorry. There we go, the crinkly paper. So where's the picture? I'll show you the picture again in case you're interested. I don't know. This was it's a bra organiser. Funny, isn't it? Bra organiser. £3.29. So, oh, okay. You've obviously got to put things in it before it does what it's supposed to do. So I suppose, well, I'll be able to fit 2 bras across each one. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So 10 bras could go in there. So I don't, it's not playing ball here very well, but can you kind of see the idea? And as I say, there's the picture. Sort of. So I thought I'll try that, and oh, there's 2 of them. I don't have that many bras, but I suppose you could use the other one for socks and things, or I don't know, tights or whatever you like, really. So you get 2 of those for whatever it was I said. Was it £3.49? So I'm going to give those a try. And if you're interested in me updating you on the success of my pop-up thingy bob and my bra thingy bob, do ask me in the comments and I shall let you know. On the subject of successes of things I've bought lately, I've now worked my way through the new 90s and I'm pleased with all of them. The only one I've got a bit of an issue with, which is, I think I probably knew anyway, was the Bumblebee one, which is a bit short, but it's not uncomfortable in bed. It doesn't particularly ride up. As I said, I don't think I move around in bed very much. I think I wake up and then I move around, but you know, as far as I'm aware anyway. Be interesting to sort of video yourself and watch yourself sleep, wouldn't it? See what you do, but perhaps not actually. So yes, they seem to be okay. I haven't, they they all said that you shouldn't put them in the tumble dryer, so I didn't. I just dried them on either on the line or on an airer, depending on the weather, and they seem absolutely fine, so I've been quite pleased with those. Right, so that is everything for today. I hope it wasn't too boring. I don't know, I haven't missed anything, have I? No. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this has been of some interest to you. If you do like the look of my videos, if you like talking about bra organisation and getting excited about bacterial spray, this is your channel. So, you know, please do come back. Please subscribe if you would like to. It's you know, the more I know everybody says the same thing, and if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine as well. But and I think a lot of people think, oh, I can't be bothered, and that's fine as well. You know, I'm happy for you to watch and to chat to me on the comments. I really quite enjoy that. I did say, oh, before I forget, I did say about the funny things your husbands say, and I don't know if it's maybe not your thing, as you know, my regular viewers at least, but I haven't had very many people give me contributions. There's been a few and they're funny, so I will, if you want to do that, just send me something in the comments, a little story you don't mind me telling. I know that everyone can see the comments, but I don't think everybody, all the other people that comment, necessarily go through them all. But you know, if you'd like me to do that, just send me a few more in and I can make a video out of that. If not, the ones that you've sent in, they are funny, they do amuse me. And the other thing to say is also, I'm hoping I haven't missed anyone that's commented to me. I do check and check and check, but sometimes I find them and I think, oh, I didn't see that. I don't know how I didn't see it, because I do get notified. But, you know, please don't think I'm ignoring you or can't be bothered. I really do. I'm on top of it as much as possible. So if I have missed you, let me know. And, you know, I always like chatting to you anyway. So I think that's enough. A bit waffly today. I've got another video coming out on Friday. I'm not sure what it's gonna, another plane. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. There might be something I've got. If I get some of the things that I want to get for that video, I'll do that on Friday. If not, I'll have to have a bit of a rethink. But anyway, I'll be back again at the end of the week. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so. It would be great, be really good for the channel. The more numbers, the more opportunities we get and the more content we can bring you. And it's free. You don't have to, you know, you don't sign up for anything. I often think subscribing is the wrong word, but that's the word that they use. So be very good to have your company again. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you very soon. Take care and bye-bye.